Welcome back to 5 Live on this Thursday. As always, we're talking video games and pop culture with Emma Fyffe from Venn, the 24-hour streaming network for video games and other geeky goodness. Emma, how you doing today?
I am just fine. As you can see, I've returned to my fake studio home temporarily here, but you know, you just gotta roll with the changes. That, I mean, that I feel like is 2020 and 2021 now in a nutshell.
Exactly, and we are big fans of the home studio there.
I didn't even realize until you told us that first week that it was a home set. It looks so good. Whatever green blue screen you're using looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For
the
sure.
power of technology.
Yeah.
Emma, it is hard to believe it's been a decade since Game of Thrones first premiered on HBO, and no matter what you thought of how it ended, the show had an undeniable impact, and now there's big news on the Iron Anniversary. Emma, what are some of the ways we can celebrate without having to travel to Westeros?
Well, as you say, Game of Thrones is celebrating its 10th anniversary all month long. Wow. So they're going to have, I guess, some fan challenges, celebrity fundraisers, and there's also been some news coming out about the Game of Thrones spinoffs that have been in the works. I will say yesterday that it was yesterday or the day before that, they cut a new trailer for the final season that was perhaps a bit more representative of how the final season actually ended. And so fans got angry all over again.
Oh no! I'm glad I didn't see it, because initially at the end of the series, I was defending it. I was like, oh, it ended well. And I think I was just in denial because I had invested so many, however many years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, into the series. And now looking back, I was trying to make myself feel better about how awful the last season.
Why would they make you relive it, Emma? Like
why would they
of course, I'd be upset.
I genuinely don't know what the impetus was behind that, and especially now, given what we've seen with things like, HBO Max getting Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League, there is almost this world wherein fans feel like they are, I hesitate to use the word entitled to, but it's the first one that's coming to mind. Their fiction ending the way that they want it to and like getting a second chance. And I mean, George R.R. Martin has even said that in the last 2 books that he's supposedly going to finish at some point. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe it when I see it, okay? This man started his career as a TV writer and then started writing novels because they told him his scripts were unproducible. But anyway, but the thing is that he said that certain characters are going to have different endings in the books. And so who's to say if that's the way he wanted it to end in the first place or not? But he certainly got a chance to get a trial run on what he was thinking, maybe.
Exactly.
I wonder if HBO has a deal with him that he can't release the real end until X amount of years after this. I don't know. Maybe they want to draw it out. Maybe there was some sort of like a contractual agreement that they can't talk about. But something. There has to be a reason that we don't know the real ending to this whole thing.
Aside from, I feel like he's just has not been writing these books at all because he's busy developing more Game of Thrones TV series.
Right, and he's like, I also wrote this Broadway show
right?
about stuff that happened way before, but we'll get to the ending.
It's almost a little insulting for him to be doing all the other stuff. We're all like, come on.
Finish the dang book.
So true.
Emma, we love a good workplace comedy. We're all big fans of The Office in this room and shows like Parks and Rec. And now there's a new show coming to Apple Plus called Mythic Quest that gamers and comedy nerds are going to be really into. What is it with this show? What's going on?
Yeah, so Mythic Quest is actually just about to start its 2nd season. You can watch the 1st season right now on Apple Plus, as well as a quarantine special that they did where they basically addressed the idea of the people in this workplace having to work from home through the COVID-19 pandemic. So yeah, it's a workplace comedy about a successful video game company. And it's definitely helping folks deal with a return to normal life ahead of their normal season programming by premiering a standalone episode. So again, as I say, they did a quarantine special that I thought was just so incredibly well done. I actually had the chance to interview a couple of the women from the cast, Jessie Ennis and Charlotte Nickdow, and we talked a little bit about the quarantine special and the idea that it addressed how challenging it was to adapt to work from home. So now it makes perfect sense that they're going to do another episode addressing what it's like to go back to work. And even though, yes, this story, it's definitely a comedy, the thing is it like any comedy that really sticks around and resonates with people, it has a tremendous amount of heart behind it, and the attention to detail in terms of creating that video game development company workplace nuances. It's just a really, really great show.
I love that. Yeah, and a video game company sounds like kind of the perfect environment for a workplace comedy like this.
Yes. Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah. E3, biggest convention in the video game industry. They made a huge announcement for 2021. Just like other trade shows and concerts, they're going digital this year. But tell us why, in E3's case, this is a pretty big deal for consumers.
So this is the thing about E3. So you hear, okay, the show is going to go completely digital, no plans to do any sort of in-person event. And normally this would be disappointing to people who would go in person, but it is great news for consumers. The convention will be free for all to attend, which could be a fun family event for anybody who's interested in electronics and games and are still stuck at home. So E3 always traditionally takes place in the month of June here in Los Angeles. And for a very, very long time, E3 really was a trade show. They did not allow just the general public to attend. You basically were only attending as a professional or as press. So that changed in the past couple of years. They did open up and give these like gamer badges basically that people could purchase and attend the show. But the thing about E3 is that last year there was like a summer games fest sort of thing. They were one of the first shows last year to like big shows to announce that they were going to have to cancel that year. So this is the first year that they're really doing this fully digital event and providing access to E3 for the public on a level that it has never been fully available before.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And what do you think this means for like the future of E3? Do you think they'll be able to kind of go back to kind of clamping it down again, and or do you think now they're going to have to move in a direction where maybe we do open this up for everybody, like a Comic-Con or something like that?
Yeah. Well, it's interesting too, because if you look at E3, a lot of big companies like PlayStation and Activision, they don't attend E3 anymore. But that's been going on since before the pandemic, because a lot of them are focusing again on like creating their own events. I certainly hope that E3 has plans to, going forward, return to an in-person event, because it is really, really fun. Like I really like going to E3. That's selfishly, but I don't know. I feel like it'll be really interesting to see with any of these big sort of conventions, your E3s, your Anime Expos, your San Diego Comic-Cons, your C2E2s, things like that, to see if in some ways, as we go forward and are able to have these in-person events, I think they almost might need to tighten the reins a little bit and bring it back more to a sort of attendee group that they have a bigger amount of control over, but still offer the digital aspect to consumers to make the events more inclusive. Right? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling.
Emma, real quick, Godzilla, King Kong can't get along, but the colossal monsters are making a monster profit, at least during a pandemic. Regardless of who comes out on top in the end, the box office is the winner. Why is this movie doing it for everybody? Because we've seen so little amount of movies actually in the theater. And what was the one that came out that was like a thriller that it was at the beginning of the pandemic? And
Christopher Nolan's movie, Tenet. Yeah. Tenet.
That I feel like got a little bit of buzz, but King Kong Godzilla is getting so much conversation online. Why? Why is this the movie?
I think that some of it is that we are at a place now where, at least in certain areas, you know, COVID numbers are starting to go down, people are getting vaccinated. But at the end of the day, yes, do I think that Tenet is a movie that should be experienced in a theater? Yes, but also I needed the subtitles on because I couldn't understand what they were saying. The Ludwig Göransson score was incredible. But the thing about
But
Godzilla
you do speak Godzilla, so good thing.
Yeah,
You don't need the
exactly.
subtitles.
Right, thank goodness. I understand everything Godzilla says. I mean, it's our proximity to the ocean, like
That's
Godzilla
it.
solidarity.
It's in our blood. That's totally
But
true.
that's the thing is, though, is you look at something like a Godzilla and a King Kong, and the first thing you think about either of these characters is they are gigantic. And if I'm going to watch a movie that is about a couple of gigantic monsters fighting with one another, I want to see that on the biggest screen I can possibly see it on. I have friends who literally rented a whole theater.
Oh, wow.
So they could watch.
That's so
Godzilla
awesome.
vs. Kong in a theater.
That's
So,
awesome.
you
It's
know,
like $150 or something. It's not really that. It's a
it's
pretty
not
good
crazy.
deal.
Yeah, so I think that's what it is that like the appeal of Godzilla versus Kong is the spectacle of it and the sheer scale of it. I mean, and the reviews have said, per basically all of these movies, you know what? The human storyline's a little weak, but watching the monsters kick each other's butts is awesome.
It never gets old. Never gets old.
Who do you guys have money on? Do you have a favorite? I haven't seen the movie yet, so don't spoil it. But I would put money honestly on an old ancient dinosaur over a giant ape. I don't know, guys.
I have not seen
Am I
the movie
crazy?
yet, but I am going to say that they work out their differences at the end and they team up for an even bigger threat.
Oh no!
Dang.
I'm gonna go. So, fun fact: I think great second cousin, whatever, Faye Ray was the original blonde
Oh my God,
bombshell.
of course. I know
yeah,
Faye. Who she
in King
is.
Kong. So I'm gonna go with Kong.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
Cool.
I mean, I'm such a weeaboo. I love my Japanese culture and art. So I got a Godzilla solidarity.
Have you seen
Godzilla,
it?
Okay.
Gotta go Gogeta. No, I haven't because I want to see it in a theater. I just got vaccinated, so I'm like, okay, a couple more weeks. I'm gonna go see it.
There you go.
Well, we're going to get all our gear together. We're all going to get vaccinated. We're going to hit a theater with popcorn and everything, and we're
Yep.
going to cheer on our opposing sides.
Perspective. Yes, exactly. Emma, where can we find more from Ven?
You can catch Ven at ven.tv. I host the download Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Also be sure to check out our YouTube channels, Ven Esports, Ven Plays, and Ven Download.
Emma 5, thank you so much. We'll be right back on 5 Live.